probably looking at exporting my Beats catalog, some of my previous works, just going through it, getting it pushed out, and hopefully eventually putting it in the market. And that's what I'll be up to today. Hello world, this is JWP, J Ward Primo Beats, coming to you live from my bedroom. For around 20 years, I've been mixing and mastering music, rapping, songwriting, recently started singing, along with everything else that goes with music production, such as graphic design and editing, photo editing, video editing. And for around 15 years, I've been using SynthEdit to make my own audio plugins. Check out my website, jwpsite.com, for my social links, latest news and updates, and public offerings. If you'd like to help support what I do, check out my GoFundMe, JWP Fund, or my PayPal, jwpmas@gmail.com. Like, comment, subscribe, follow, whatever makes you click, I appreciate it. So looking at where I left off, it looks like F, is this, make this in order, date modified, H, okay, and then I need a FL window, which I haven't opened yet. This sheep chart, put that in front. Okay, and then I drag and drop now, right? I want this one. I don't remember, I think these are the opposite sides. So I can drag and drop, right? I mean, left to right, consecutive order, doesn't make sense, but for me to be able to drag and drop. So horn 322 is next up here. Let's see what Notepad has for me. Looks like alto sax short. Okay, so I don't think I have that. In fact, it's looking for the NKI and not the direct wave. So that's like a regular thing. Do I have killer horns loaded? No, I don't. Okay. So this is coming from somewhere else. But I imagine if I just toss killer horns in here, it should be fine. So I'm gonna go get those then. This is under samples, it's under audio. Contacts. Okay, so now where are killer horns now? Probably in here. What's up with that? Why aren't they unpacked? Okay. I mean, it makes it easier for a transfer, but I'm not sure whether or not. Oh, I need to drop it here because that's the contact folder, right? Oh, that's gonna take a moment. Yeah, not much of a moment at all. Is there even anything in here? Funky guitar. Okay, give me this. It'd be easier just to dump and unpack. Yeah, that's fine. I don't know why I'm putting them here. I'll just transfer them over to samples. Because this isn't a definite destination. Do I even have samples listed? Yeah, see samples, okay. Maybe that's why I need to look there first, because maybe I already have them. Oh, not that. I don't even know what that is. Some sort of Windows update folder. I do not have them there. Okay. Oh, that's where I want to be here. What's this? Good killer horns here. JWP. Okay, so killer horns are here? They're totally there already. Okay, so they're just listed as direct wave. Okay, so I didn't really even need. Let's see. Continue. cancel this. Now I can probably load it. Let's see if there's anything else in that list. Give me word wrap. Of course, it's going to make it longer, right? I forgot about that. Maybe that wasn't such a good idea. Can I stop it? Restart. Where did my default go? Drop these support windows. Hey, I don't know where my default window went here. Okay, so I'm gonna head back over here. And it's like, would you like for it to restart? And then it just didn't even restart. The window. So I think because it was loading from that window, the window crashed. 10 final. This guy over here. And actually this guy over here. This guy over here. And then this guy here. This here. Let's see what it does. So this is H. HO. HO. 322. Let's try this again. Okay, I don't know if word wrap's on. It is not. So like this, I guess. Just page jumping. It's a big file. Maybe I'll just pop around like this. It looks like, oop, that's all it wants is that specific stuff there. Okay, so let's try it out. Fruity cake, direct wave. So it's looking for the horns now. Not sure if that loaded all good. Let's try it out. It looks like the samples are there, so. Oh, I need an output though. So it works. It just goes round and round. It doesn't even have like a verse piece. Let's see where it goes. So it just adds a little more. It's not too bad. Not a lot going on there. Maybe I'll double the verse. Standard chorus or compressor here. I'm going to toss it over here. And then I'll get the new mastering chain in here. Okay. Okay. That's it. Okay. And then this guy comes back. Give it a second listen. Okay. And then exports to the zip. Final. There's only one version here. Nice fast zip. Export to wave. Again in final, and I just want to make sure that that's zipped properly. Got those, yeah, okay, so we've got those samples in there, and then let's do an export, and I'm just gonna do BRB. Just realized I did all this, sort of zipping and exporting, and then I didn't like double this bit, so I gotta delete these things and do that again. So okay, just permanently delete that stuff, and then zoom out a bit here, double this bit. Nothing else there, right? Yeah. I just Control B, I think, right? Nice. I like that shortcut. Okay, so, but Do I say save as? And then I just save as this again, right? I think it would ask me anyway. Ding. Okay, so let's give it a little play again. I didn't drop this yet. Okay, so do that again. Save. And then it always asks you, right? So you're kind of always saving as when it comes to zip. It doesn't actually export any sort of I don't know what else I'm getting at. No, not that. I want wave. It doesn't have like a save destination. It doesn't just update the FLP, which kind of makes sense, I guess. Okay, so let's package this guy. This doesn't need the versions suffix because, yeah, it's just one file. Why? Where did my zip go? It's sorting by name already. I don't know why it didn't give me a zip. Did I miss like a pop-up window or something? A little Sheno coming through. What's goody? Is that what the Y is? What's goody? Okay, so I don't know where my zip went. Let's just send it through again, I guess. There it is. Okay. X, and then I'll pop into the file itself and dump the original. So I'm just looking at my beat catalog and putting out the old stuff. The old funky monkey stuff that sounds like this. Is my ducker on? Oh, it's not even coming out the stream. But why though? Because my output is not... Yeah, it's going straight to my headphones. So if I push it to... Oh, but that'll be a loop back, right? I don't want that. I'll just put it on cable output and then it won't loop back. I mean, it's not going to loop back anyway, just as long as I don't open the port, but now it should. There it is. It's like 15 years ago. So yeah, it's not done. Most amazing stuff, but that's the learning stages, right? Okay, so did I do everything? Everything's done. I can move on. Let's close this right down. And then open a new one. And on to what are you doing? Get over here. What is it doing for outputs? Did it reset itself? It's fine. Could not be opened. I don't know what's going on there. I'll just have to keep an eye on it. This. Now I'm on to horns. Let's see what's inside here. How's it going? Keeping busy. I'll push this ad here if I can make it there in time. Send you a beat. All right, you're probably going to get hit by an ad. Yeah, I seen that. So an ad is incoming. I'll just run it real fast. And I'll get set up. Looking at the file here, I didn't see anything specific. It looks like it's just loading DSK Brass VST. It's referencing DSK Brass SF2. However, I think that's just something in the background that the VST is doing. So I should be okay to just load it. I'm not seeing any other references, and it does look like a small file. So I imagine there's nothing that I'm going to be needing to look for. However, DSK Brass is it the one? I think strings were the shifty one, or was it brass? I can't remember. I think it was strings, right? Parameters cannot be loaded. That's fine. Okay, so it's got drum max. It looks like everything might be here. Let's have a listen. Oh, I can't hear anything. Oh, because I closed my feedback. What do I got to do here? I got to push the signal through my headphones. Yep. Right, and then everything through the headphones now that I have my feedback closed. Because I gotta do some stuff. I think I'll do like one track, right? Okay, so let me switch over the channels. Headphones. Okay. Okay, let me save this preset. Settings. Tones. Okay, so I got a chorus verse, and this verse needs to be doubled in. I'll double it first, because last time I didn't. Let's Control B. Then I'll get this set up. Bring in the master chain. Bring this guy back. So that's ready to go. Just wondering, everything should be fine, right? This isn't actual samples, that's just a VST, so I'll do one more after this and then I'll call it. And hopefully the next one isn't brutal. Okay, so I'm gonna zip loop package for final. Save. Yeah, it doesn't really need to do anything, right? So it's pretty much done. Drop a wave. Save. I feel like I'm forgetting something. I have to package this file. Compressed. And perhaps I'll open this in text editor now. Get this guy transferred over to the final. No, that's not what I meant by final. What are all these inserts? Looks like I dumped a complete insert. What did it not cut? Cut, paste. Okay. What are we looking at here? So this is done. I'll close that. And I'm going to try load it. So I'll go new. Go load. That's fine. Fine. Does it work? No. Did it like lose its master channel or something? I think it's the PSK. Oh no, there it is. So I don't know what that was about. Whatever. Close that. What am I looking at here? I don't know, it doesn't look like there's really anything else there. I'm gonna close this and then I'm gonna go Notepad. And I'm gonna turn on word wrap here before opening this. So that I can make sure that there's nothing on the fringes of the file, so to speak. Okay, so, because last time I tried to do that, it like crashed, right? I tried to turn on word wrap and then it didn't work. So this looks like pure synthesis. Try it out. I do require another FL10. A couple INS there's. Oh yeah, I haven't even been looking at my master here. Okay, so horns is version, that's the only version. But how about, but these next ones in INS 2 and 3, they look like there might be, what are even these? 1 and 2, 1, 2, and 3. So this looks like a continuation. So I'll call these 2010, right? What is this? I think this is just a concept file. Oop. Yeah, I think this was just me messing with the vocoder. Is there like no patterns even or anything? No. So that must have just been me messing with the vocoder. So I could probably just dump that. There's nothing here. Just a couple vocoders. I think this other one just has like 4 bands. It's brutal. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and delete that. And then I'll take a look at INS 2 and 3. Well, I want 3, right? Because that's the most recent version. Is that it? Is all that's there? And about this one? Okay, so this one's loading a little more. I think the other one might be corrupt. MDA piano. Wu-Tang clap. DSP. Looks like I need some Wu-Tang claps. Okay. Blue bass. So I gotta go get Wu-Tang Clan from DSPs.com. Cause I don't wanna F with the Wu. Samples? Oh, audio. Samples, waves, beats 365? No. Where is there? It's probably under sound fonts, right? There it is. Okay, and then Wu-Tang Clan. Wu-Tang Clan. Okay, and then I'm gonna head over to samples here. Unzip that. Okay, so those are there now. It should find them. Yeah, that's what it's looking for. Producer kit. Looks like there's lots of stuff in there. Is there anything else? I'll just load it, and if it does need anything else, I'll bring it in. Looks like there's lots. There's only like a page. Okay. And then I can call it after this, right? I was really hoping to do more, but I really got to do other stuff too. What's wrong with number 3 here? Is that just an issue? Is it busted? I think it's busted, eh? There's like nothing there. And then instrumental 22. And this is also version 2010, right? Okay, so it's looking, it found them. Are they there? Well, it didn't say anything, so that, yeah, so they're there. Okay. Then it's like that. No. Needs an output. Oh, this is throwback. Way back, throw way back. I just remembered that nothing. Never mind. There's no point in talking about it now. Let's see, open. 25. Okay, okay. And then I'll toss this there. And I can delete that. Right then, so how long is that? Looks like chorus, verse. It's not even that long, eh? Super short chorus, verse. Chorus, I don't know, the timing's weird. Just looking at the logic of it. I don't know, looks like there's a bridge in here. It still seems to end on the bar, so I don't know. How long is it? Okay, it's a minute. I'm just going to leave it. So, export, zip, final, go. Oh, this is actually 2010 or whatever, right? Zip dash 2010, right? Like that. That's how the naming scheme goes. Oh, what is this called? Nucleotide, I think, eh? Nucleotide? Because that's a song I made. Okay, and then I can go ahead and get rid of the old one. Yes. And then export the wave. Okay. Save, yes. And then I think that's it for today. Unfortunately, I'll pack these up. I'll finish this. No, that's what I was going to call it. So I'm going to call it because I got other stuff to do. Versions. Cut that. And then still, so I think it's done exporting, right? As far as the zip goes. Okay. And I mean, there's still some only on I don't know what these other things, because so there's old school. Res is taking a lot. Yeah, so there's not really that many more. It's just a big spread between the versions. Maybe like 7 more. All right, so I'm gonna call it Lur. Check out my website, jwpsite.com, for my social links, latest news and updates, and public offerings. If you'd like to help to support what I do, check out my GoFundMe, JWP Fund, or my PayPal, jwpmas@gmail.com. Like, comment, subscribe, follow, whatever makes you click are appreciated. Thanks for watching. Until next time.